Sometimes I get discouraged. Truth forever on the scaffold, wrong forever on the throne. And today, I'm not even convinced that that scaffold sways the future. So, Ben Bernanke confirmed 70-30, not even really close. They didn't have to get into any shenanigans. They had, on the filibuster vote, and there was one, it was 77-23. So they didn't even need those extra 7 senators flipping over and saying, well, let him pass by, but I'll do a symbolic vote no, etc. None of it was even remotely close. Score another one for the establishment. You know, on days like this, I think, who are we kidding, man? What are we going to do? A ragtag bunch of people, the actual population of the country that's middle class and poor, or sometimes even upper class, but working as a small business owner or a dentist somewhere. You think we're going to overthrow the establishment? You think we had a shot at not putting Bernanke as the head of the Fed again? We didn't have any shot. We had no chance. And, you know, on days like this, I think, well, what have we ever really won? You know, I remember joyous days, and if you think back on it, what were we joyous about? You remember? Of course, the night of the 06 elections, when the Democrats, won so many seats in the House and the Senate, and then in 08, gigantic wins again in the House and the Senate for the Democrats and for Obama. And people cried, and I remember Jesse Jackson's tears in Chicago, and we were all overjoyed. But it turned out to be a mirage. We never really won on any policy matters. We won some political elections, but did that translate into policy? So when the Republicans win, it always translates into policy. Cheney and Bush got rammed through the largest tax cuts in United States history. The rich got richer. They wanted to go to war against Iraq, a country that didn't invade us. They went to war against Iraq. I can go on all day long. Whatever they wanted, they got, right? Now, Obama promises changed, and we were going to do all this, and the Democrats, and then eventually they had a 60-seat majority in the Senate. They were unstoppable. And what did we get? Lilly Ledbetter. Okay, if you don't know, that's a minor bill that passed in the beginning of the administration. It's a good bill, and that's why I bring it up, about women being entitled to equal pay. God bless. Incredibly easy victory. But hey, look, we took it. All right, so that's one. We got one on the board. What else? What else? Healthcare reform, public option, Medicare buy-in, single payer, anything? Financial reform yet? Nothing? No. Oh, the banks already got the money. Did we get regulation? No. Did we get reform? No. What do we have? We're still in Iraq. Okay, but we're going to leave a couple of years from now, I hope. Afghanistan, the troops have been increased. We've got an escalation in Afghanistan. What did we win? What did we win? Oh, here's why Bernanke was a done deal a long, long, long time ago. Because Ben Bernanke is not the head of the Fed because he is a genius. It's not because he's the best economist in the country. It's not because he's most right about how to prevent a financial collapse. Well, no one in their right mind can make that argument. He was in charge when we had the financial collapse, so obviously he had no idea how to prevent one. Some argue that he knows how to handle one after he's created it. Great. Okay. So is he there because he's the most successful or the best economist in the country? Absolutely not. He's there because that's where the bankers want him. The bankers make money by Ben Bernanke falling asleep at the wheel. The more he dozes off and doesn't do a damn thing, the more money they make in the short run for themselves. And that is why Ben Bernanke was reconfirmed. Now remember, Ben Bernanke is a Republican. He was not just appointed to the Fed by George W. Bush. He was George W. Bush's chief economist in his administration before that. He's a Republican through and through. So, during the Republicans, Ben Bernanke wins because he's going to let the banks do whatever they want. During the Democrats, look at that. Ben Bernanke wins again. Why does he win? Because that's how those guys make money. Now, where do they make that money? Off our ass. We put in billions, and many people would argue trillions of dollars into the bailouts, etc. Look, we're easy targets, man. You know that poker term? If you're sitting at a table and you can't tell who the sucker is, you're it. Okay? We're sitting at this table with, J.P. Morgan and Goldman Sachs and Citigroup, etc. We're looking around going, wait, who's the sucker? Oh, damn it, it's me. I'm the sucker at the table. We never had a chance, man. Look, you know me, every day I wake up hopeful, and maybe that's why I get more disappointed than the average bear. Okay, and so do I think we'll win at the end? I do, man. After all this time, I do. But it's going to be a long, hard slog, as Rumsfeld once said. It's going to take us a long, long time, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years of battle, because Obama ain't it. He is a classic politician. He's going to give you a little bit of this, and he's going to give you a little bit of that. He's going to try to please everybody, but the one thing he is not going to do is rock the boat. I would love to eat my words. I don't believe in God, but I pray that I eat my words. Okay, but I saw that man yesterday. I've seen him all year long. I saw him push through Bernanke like he was possessed, like he didn't push through health care reform or finance reform or anything else. But when Bernanke's ass was on the line, they roared like lions. Obama and Rahm Emanuel and Tim Geithner and the Democratic leadership. This man will get through. Why did they do that? Because they are the establishment. They're not change. We're talking about change? There ain't no change. There ain't no change.